fact that he was faking and pretending that entire time.
Ladies and gentlemen, sisters and brothers, it's your boy Finn in the building, and today, what's the deal? What up, though? What up, though? Hey, we about to get straight to it because we about to get. Hey, I don't know what else to say. Make sure you like and subscribe. That would be appreciated. It will help me get to 200 subscribers. Hey, low key, I got a few subs. Shout out to y'all. Thank you. I'm saying I only need 5 more now. So, yeah. I appreciate anybody that's been, you know what I'm saying, engaging with the content. I made that one video where I was talking about my problem with my team content, and people really was rocking with it. So all of the conversation that we have in the comments, hopefully we can keep doing that, because I feel like people is capping. People be getting mad when you actually say something negative. You feel me? Even though it deserved. Like, if something trash, bro, sometimes you just gotta say that. I'm just trying, that's all I'm trying to do right now. So, hopefully, it's only to make shit better, bro. I ain't even gonna say a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to make sure that niggas don't think that they just gonna nickel and dime without at least somebody saying some shit. People gonna shut the fuck up. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Just try to play some good my team. Instead of niggas always trying to make me pay $100 so that I can actually be good at the game. Shit crazy. But alright, man. I was initially gonna do a reaction to actually, low-key, let's watch that. Cause man, let's watch it, bro. Come on. We about to go to we about to go to Ty Debo channel. Hold on. I gotta make sure. I'm gonna have to do a sound check because I don't know if this is actually gonna work correctly. I got window capture. I'm trying to figure this out because this is like I'm trying to set everything back to how it was on my, you know, I'm trying to get everything set up. Give me 1 second. It's not what we looking for. Let me make sure it don't say nothing crazy right now. I don't want to, well, I guess I can't really control it now. I'm streaming now, so hold on. All right, yeah, so we about to look at this video. It is titled by Ty Debo. My team content on YouTube/Twitch is in a bad place. Reaction. I already watched this video, just to be completely transparent, but this is another one where I'm like, all right, bro, we just about to, let's just watch this shit, because, like, it was things I agreed with, but it was a lot of shit that I didn't agree with. It was shit that I was like, all right, bro, y'all tripping. Y'all both tweaking. But let's go. I'm not going to do too much prelude to it. This is just basically a video from DBG. Ty Debo is responding to it, and now I'm responding to the response of this shit.
And I'm gonna be honest.
What's up, y'all? It's Ty in this video today. I'm gonna be looking at DB.
Wait. Damn it. Hold on. All right, just wait. Hold on. Hold on, bro. I'm trying to figure this. I'm trying to get this plugged in. My bad. All right. We should be good to go. So now, when I play this,
DBG talking about my
let me turn the power on here.
team content on YouTube.
All right, there we go. All right, so we got Ty Debo. Do your intro. Talk your shit. I'm about to, because I'm definitely talking mine. Hold on. I got it max volume, all that. Let's listen.
YouTube Twitch is in a bad place. Now, I'm eager to hear what he has to say. Now, as we do dive into this thing, guys, smash that subscribe button on my channel. Smash it on DBG's channel. Shout out to the GO.
So guys, today I'm gonna be talking about my team, just NBA 2K25 MyTeam, and it's weird because I'm not gonna talk even about the game. I'm gonna really just talk about just the content in terms of content creation, in terms of everything, like looking at Twitch, looking at YouTube, and I'm gonna be honest here. No, there is a reason why my team is completely dead content-wise. There is genuinely a reason, and it is annoying. It is genuinely annoying looking at it, because there are way more people playing my team, and there are so many more people watching my team than, like, are currently doing so. And it's so weird looking at it.
Hold on. Let me rewind it because I didn't hear what he just said.
Annoying. It is genuinely annoying looking at it, because there are way more people playing my team, and there are so many more people watching my team than, like, are currently doing so. And it's so weird looking at, say, my team content on YouTube compared to any other game. And when I say any...
Alright, this is like, it's doing some weird shit. Let me try and reload this. Give me a second.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah, 124. So, let's see.
Compared to any other game. And when I say any other game, I mean any other game. So, like, I'm looking at EAFC, I'm looking at MLB, I'm looking at all these things.
Yeah.
Whether it be...
Oh, no, that's Ty Debo shit.
Fortnite,
that ain't my
whether it
shit.
be you're looking at creativity and, like, something like a Minecraft, and I'm looking here on YouTube, and
yeah, he's back here
there is just...
with another video.
It's just nothing. And I'm telling you this right now. this is what there is in my team. And by the way, like, I am part of the problem, and I will fully admit this. I am not only am I.
Why do everybody feel like they gotta say, like, when they start trying to critique shit, niggas want to make it like, oh, I'm part of the problem. If you part of the problem, then
Because
what
they
you
don't want
should.
to badmouth the game, bro. You know how, let's really get into it.
But no, that's what I'm saying though. If we really talking, like, you can't start off by saying, oh, I contributed to the problem, but then you about to critique. Like, the way that this nigga about to critique shit is about to be on some, like, bro, like, if you feel like you actually contributed to this, then I feel like you should have a different tone about, like, how you talking about it. Because it's like, it doesn't develop into where.
I can feel that.
You know what I'm saying? So,
But I don't even think it's that though. It's just content hunting for real. And then it's like they don't wanna, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, cause I agree.
they don't
but
want to ruffle feathers and all that. You feel me? Like, people want invites to, events.
But no, this is the thing though. This is somebody that, all right, just to give you the background. This is one of the bigger, like, well, DBG. Like, I'm sure you did watch some of this nigga videos. But
yeah,
he took a break from doing my team content for a minute because it was basically on some, like, bro, I don't feel like just making complaining videos all the time. Like, I used to like making, like, budget card videos and shit like that. Which, to be fair, that's how I found out about him, was like he was doing budget card content. So, like, before niggas knew about buying MT and all that shit, niggas was just trying to get, like, all right, what's the best, like, bang for my buck if I'm gonna spend MT in the auction house to get, like, cards that'll be able to be competitive, like, on the unlimited shit. So that's kind of how I found out about him and shit. Once, you know what I'm saying, last year, once they started doing the, like, where you could only buy packs to get cards, like, where they had the little player market where you could just buy niggas. But then they had but then they switched it to where it was, like, pack only content. And they banned niggas from, like, being able to buy MT. So it put basically everybody in a position where if you not spending money on packs, then you're not going to be able to get, like, these different little cards or whatever. And that affected content creators. Because then they would have to, like, find somebody with an account.
Right, or use somebody.
Right, or you got to buy packs. Whereas you could just go and you could just ask somebody, like, hey, let me use your account.
Right.
Or you could just buy MT, and you know what I'm saying, the amount that you're going to pay to get a specific card, usually you're going to end up making more money because you got the card first. So if you got MC or whatever, like, it's basically just an investment towards you doing my team content, like, if you buy MC. So when they took that out of the game, like, where they really made it where, like, all right, we can see if you buying it and we really gonna be on top of it, that's when a lot of people just was like, all right, I can't rock with it no more. So he took a break from, like, doing content, and he's coming back, like, in the last couple of months because they done had some decent
drops or whatever.
Yeah, like the festival shit, like, yeah, like when they did the All-Star Festival, that's when a lot of people was like, oh, 2K kind of, they cooking. So it's time to get back into it. Like, a lot of people that wasn't playing my team, like, and they was known content creators for it, that's what made a lot of people come back, like, as far as making content and shit. So now, like, 2 months later, now he kind of critiquing, like, all right, I'm looking at the landscape, my team content creation, and now he, you know what I'm saying, talking this shit. So let me let this shit keep going.
My part of the problem, I think you can argue I caused the problem. That is a legitimate argument to be made that I caused the problem. Because
I'm intrigued to see all of DBG's ideas, though. Because I genuinely am. I'm intrigued.
I spawned a bunch of mini-me's.
You did. You spawned guys like me.
You could argue that I caused the problem. And it's why I really started hating making my team content, because let me be honest here.
Be
this
honest
is what
here.
my team content is now. Occasional gameplays, sitting around waiting for content. When 2K gives us content complaining that the cards don't play, then
Okay, but again, my whole thing is, like, again, I know it is, but what is there to make content on? You tell me packs?
Facts. That's why, hey, I was initially gonna pull up just the DBG version of this video, but I'm like, all right, Ty Debo is legitimately one of the top 5, top 3, maybe the best fucking MyTeam player out here. So it's certain points where it's like it's not gonna hit the same for me because I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm good at the game. I'm not like that. Just being 100. So it's like, bro, like it's certain shit that he's saying and it's certain shit that he not saying that I'm like, well, nah, you not even tapping, like you just touching the tip of the iceberg with this shit. Pause. But all right, let's go.
You know, like, that's the other alternative. Packs? Like, you want me to do a Dilo Dynasty series that did horribly?
Right. Because a lot of the stuff that you used to be able to make content with as far as like a basketball game is overdone. Like it's been helly people that then tried to do, hey, we gonna make a series where I just build around a player. Cause that's the one thing that he keeps saying is like, man, all right, keep going.
I feel like creators try things, but if it doesn't work, like all of my creative, and this is what I'll hold on to. All of my creative ideas do way worse than if I make a rage video. And DBG knows that. DBG's in the same thing. So it's like, why am I spending, so for example, when I did Deload Dynasty, why am I spending 3 hours recording, 3 hours editing for a video that does worse than if I sit up here and blab for 10 minutes? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Waiting to see 2K give us something free, like for example this, for basically if you're playing salary cap anyway, you're going to do all these things anyway, except for like 2 interesting challenges.
Stop it. Do not gas this, DBG, ever.
For free Galaxy Opal, complaining about the rewards you get in a game mode, and when 2K give us something, complaining about that, and I stand by this. I was that guy.
The game stinks.
If you was that guy, then I feel like you should have more understanding for why people are making the content that they making, because people just might be on some like, bro, I like my team, I'm gonna make content for it. Because the other part is, this is the part that I didn't tell you. He got like a WNBA, well, I ain't gonna say it's a WNBA channel, but like he do a lot of WNBA coverage, and that channel started going crazy. Like in between him stopping doing the MyTeam and coming back, that was like what he started doing and shit. So basically, this ain't his main shit no more. Like he just kind of coming back on some like, all right, I might as well tap in with the MyTeam shit because the content decent. So.
Steve G, stop it. Stop it, the game stinks.
And I understand it's kind of hard.
And the game it's not trash. Everybody that you hear on a content creation like perspective, they be like, yeah, this game is trash, and I don't agree with that. I think that it would be better if there weren't like artificial fucking barriers to you being able to be good at the game. Like, I think that's the only difference between any other game that we didn't, or any other 2K that we didn't play. The gameplay itself, all the animations, the way that the game worked, everything is, to me, I fuck with it. If I didn't, I wouldn't play the game. The problem is, every year they figure out, okay, what's the reasons why when somebody is able to, when somebody beats another person, what's the reason why? What's the thing that they was able to take and like this part, like, all right, sports is if you see an exploit that you can take advantage of, you supposed to take advantage of it until they take away that exploit. So that don't work for a video game because it's like if you try, or at least if you trying to make it where either person has the possibility to win. that don't work, because then it's like, all right, the person that deserves to win, they just gonna win every time. It seemed like they don't want the more skilled person to actually win at the game. They just want it to be a thing where it's like, all right, if you gonna play this game the same amount, whether you win or you lose, we just gonna make it where people that get easily frustrated and be like, hey, I don't want to play this. This is cap. I can't win. You gonna make it easier for them. That's what it feel like. Because sometimes it be like, it's certain times that I feel like anybody that then played 2K can identify with, bro, I should have at least hit my last 3 shots. And something is making, like, I'm doing the same shit every single time. For whatever reason, I ain't hit the shot. Or for whatever reason, the ball, like, I got stopped in a certain way that made me drop the ball. Like, it's a lot of shit that they contribute to making the game be more realistic, and it really ain't. It's just making it more random, where you can't really depend on any specific input that you give. Even if it is supposed to cook a nigga, they trying to give niggas a chance or shit. So
Thank you.
Constantly make content. Like that was you. If you look at the DBG MyTeam channel, that was me. That was me, and it's the reason why if you look at my main channel, like the Curry's Court thing just didn't work out, and I kind of, because I took a week break, this kind of thing where the plan was good. It was like, and I still am going to do this again with a player where it's like a series around the player, 1 episode every single day, and at the end of it, make like a full video, which the next video on the main channel is going to be probably tomorrow. And it's,
but this is what this is the thing. Like,
hey, and make sure y'all subscribe to these people, to DBG Anti-Debo. I disagree with what some of this shit, but I can't lie, like, niggas ain't put in they work and shit. So let me not, I'm never gonna try and come at niggas like they ain't do shit out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to get it going. So, like, don't take this as just, I'm just trying to disrespect niggas. It's just more so, sometimes when you get so far away from something, you start to lose the previous understanding of what the shit really is. And I think that's what happened when you start being successful at, like, specifically my team. I ain't gonna say it for like anything else. You stop realizing what it's like to just be like a regular player on this game. So it's like, it's not people trying to make the same content or anything like that, but if y'all both said y'all tried to do creative ideas and they didn't succeed, that's not what people want to see. People want to see complaining videos, not because they just want to hear people be negative. It's because that's how genuine, like, it's how a lot of people feel when they play the game. So it's like, what's gonna be the most relevant to how people feel? If somebody, like, if people want to see what is it called, squad builders or like collabs or anything like that, you gonna see that through people actually tuning in when people play and shit like that. But the fact that everybody looks at the videos where people are complaining about the game, that should tell you something. Hold on. Hold on. Hello? I'm sorry. I had to switch over. I couldn't hear you. What did you say? My bad. Trying to figure out dinner. You know what I'm saying? Hello. You play this.
Like, yes, content-wise, what is better content? Right? Like, what is quote-unquote better content? This. But at the end of the day, that's not always what people want to, watch. Like, it's just not. Like, I would much rather watch, an interview of Chris Finch for the Timberwolves than watch, I don't know, a fully edited version of whatever. Like, it's just what people want to watch. So, like, I think good content, you have to put it in quotes. Like, what does that really mean? What does that?
Right, because that's definitely something that's subjective, where it's like, all right, one person might want to see this. Like, you're saying you want this specific thing. That don't mean that that's what's actually the best thing to do. If you don't care about, like, what your views do or whatever, then, yeah, you going to look at it as, oh, yeah, I just want to. Like, I don't really care if I get a lot of views on my team content, so I stream how I want. I make videos how I want. It's different for somebody that actually, like, this is their job, which I can understand that. But at the same time, it's like, bro, like, y'all, if you, as far as that go, I already made a video on that. But saying that some content is bad because of what it's talking about, that's subjective. That don't mean that that's how everybody feel. So
Really mean.
It's going to be
Talk about it.
but every game, his team, every win, I upgrade his teammates, something like that. And it's going to be like an amalgamation of all of this. And like, I thought it was an idea that I was trying. Obviously, look, building God spots from scratch doesn't matter what game mode you're in. Doesn't matter what you're doing. It's a cheat code. And obviously, like 3 days, 14 days. If this video has less than 4 cheat K, by this time next year or by this time in a month, I would be shocked. But I'm trying new things a little bit to an extent. Squad builders again, like squad builders died. How did squad builders die?
the reason why squad builders died is because you can't get any card. Like, it's so hard to get a single card. So to say, hey, I'm gonna come up with a theme and then get a card that matches that theme, like get 13 cards that match that theme, even if you just talking about, hey, I'm about to play with all Pistons players. It's basically gonna be pointless because you gonna have 7 golds on your team. You might be able to get, you know what I'm saying? It might be a little bit easier now, but like considering who you going against, if you spending half your time trying to do squad builder content, that means that you're gonna be in a decent showdown tier because you're playing games where you got your full squad. So what happens? You line up with these trash squad builder teams against niggas that got 100 overalls and all dark matters outside of that. So then what you supposed to do? You just gonna look stupid. Because I'm not about to do all of this just to play offline. I'm gonna play against an actual person. So that's a 2K thing. Because they won't give us more options for limited. Like, they want to give us salary cap, but they want, like, they did a whole limited mode and then just got rid of it. When they could have worked on that and made it where it was like I feel like in any mode that you play outside of Showdown, you should be able to custom tweak the settings however you want. Outside of like difficulty. Like if you say, hey, I want to play against people that you can't play with 100 overalls. There should be a mode specifically for that. And then it'd be, like, I feel like that would be something decent. Like, I feel like that would be a middle ground. You ain't even got to reward people. But the other part is, you can't wager nobody now. Like, it's a lot of stuff that 2K puts into place in order to... It's a lot of stuff that 2K put into place where they feel like it might be making the playing field not level. But by taking away the capability of doing certain stuff like wagers and stuff like that, we can't do certain types of content no more. We can't buy MT, so it's not like I can go and buy a full team that's good. So that's why squad builders don't exist. People try and make it like, you know what I'm saying, this is just something that people just decided to stop doing, when it's like, it's harder to put together a team of whatever theme that you coming up with.
So even just trying to be creative and.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, I give so much credit to DBG for doing this. But, and again, like, it's just crazy, though, because I guarantee, like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, the squad from scratches is good. But again, like, okay, you spend 12 hours building the squad, right? Then you have to edit the footage from that. And it's just like, again, in 2K, how are you getting a quote-unquote God squad in 10 hours? You can build a good squad, but it's just like, I don't know, on this game it just feels undoable.
How the challenges die. All of that type of things, it's dead. Like, I'm looking through, say, like, more chuff. And by the way, if you're looking for where I got ideas, just like always, look at other niches. But it's like, all of these type of things, simple videos. Obviously, maybe if you're not able to do all this editing. But, like, there's none of that in my team. Like,
there isn't, you're right.
We really stop proper squad builders. Maybe Denver struck, but he's, like, again, not really doing much my team anymore. But if you're looking at Denver, there's some creativity there in Denver. Like, at least, again, there's some...
But it always just, like, what you're good at, too. It's like, you know, like, what you're good at, you know, and what you built your channel on. And it's why, like, my channel, right, is built strictly off of, like, my team, right? That's what I got into. I did, like, the DBG method. And so it's like, I feel like with Denver and other guys, like, yeah, if you're good at editing and good at...
This is my problem with this part of the video. It's like, all right, y'all talking about the content that y'all feel like is bad, right? So instead of you just sitting here, I ain't even about to disrespect, bro. Instead of sitting here trying to, like, talk about, oh, yeah, this person was so good at making content, obviously they not about to come back. So why don't you actually reach out to some of these people and tell them, hey, I got ideas for what you could do. And you established enough to where people not just going to take that and shit on it. Like, if you was to actually reach out to people that make my team content and say, hey, you see what I done did on this my team shit, you probably, like, you should probably think about trying to do this or trying to do that. Like, you could do that. But instead, it come across where it's like you just trying to basically just shit on smaller creators on this game. Because everybody that's bigger is like people that you affiliated with, or like you know what I'm saying, you got relationships with. So you ain't never, like, if I got critiques, then I'm gonna talk about specifically who I'm saying. I'm not about to just be on no general shit and just say, oh yeah, this shit trash. That don't help. Like, if you in a actual position of, like, I want to help the community, like, become better, it's a certain way that you gonna go about that. Whereas this seem like it's just self-serving. So that's a big problem that I got with this shit. But hold on.
Certain things, like, sure, but it's like, again, that, like, if somebody has that skill set, right? And this is what I want to end with. There's a reason Denver Struck doesn't do my team anymore, right? It's because he's good at this, and there's so many more things to do.
Creativity there, but he's more so not really on my team. He's just gone into general 2K stuff. And yeah, it's like, I'm looking at all this, and you can see from Denver the views he's pulling in, and he's got the Denver Struck channel as well. How well this is just doing out of nowhere. Like, that there is still scope. And it's just so weird looking at my team, because a lot of it, you're going to see a lot of, like, almost complaints. And the less views there are in, like, doing certain things, like playing the game and stuff, the more complaining there's going to be. And it's realistically just complaining, tier list, top 10 list. That's it. The occasional gameplay. And just waiting for 2K to give us something. It's not to our liking, so complain. And obviously, you could make the argument that it's pot called the kettle black, because I was maybe the first person who did this, because the reason why I stepped away is I was freaking miserable. I was absolutely miserable.
This is another point you gotta realize, like, not everybody, just because we complain, like, I always try and make it clear on my videos personally. It ain't like because this shit is happening, like, I'm losing sleep, or like I'm, like, just sitting here angry at life because 2K won't do the right thing. People don't care about it like that. So if you saying, like, okay, I was miserable when I was making them type video, that's fine. But, like, that's where it starts to be kind of a different thing, where it's like, okay, if you saying that you had to step away from doing my team content because you were trying to do a lot of it, and you said you were miserable doing it. That's fine. But there are other people that like me where it's like, bro, if you doing something cap in the game, I'm just not gonna devote that much attention to it. Like, it's a difference. So that kind of feeds into what you were saying, where it's like the content is not as much effort to it and all that type of stuff. That's the reason why I'm not about to put in, like Ty said, I'm not about to put 12 hours in doing this video and it end up not doing nothing because people don't want to see it because of however they feel about the game. If you know that, all right, this is gonna resonate and this is genuinely how I feel, why not do that?
People doing this, and like 2K24, obviously, it wasn't possible to do it in 2K24 because you couldn't get any cards. But like, look.
But even this year, okay, like I argue, okay, if you want to build a quote unquote God squad in 10 hours, whatever, it's like, all right, what are you gonna do? Play salary cap? Like, what? Like, again, I get it, right? But like, I still think there's only like a certain amount of things on this game that you can do. You know, like I've played other games, and I think on other games there's just maybe more to do. But again, I get DBG's point. I do. I genuinely do.
Back.
But even if you watch somebody play Showdown compared to somebody play MLB The Show in BR, in which, guess what, on BR, if you're good at the game, you can go 10-0 and get a good reward. Guess what? On 2K, you can't do that. You know, and so I'm just going to compare it to MLB The Show, where it's like, yeah, if you're good at the game, you get super rewarding, and so I could do those type of videos, right? I'm super good at 2K. What do you want me to play to get that rewarded? There's nothing.
Looking back, even, say, in 2K23, like, I was far from the most creative in 2K23. But, like, obviously I went from just the normal content, and it was what it was, just into kind of like changing how I build squads, little things like squad builders. If I win, I steal my opponent's best player. Just simple stuff like that. And it just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen.
Because like, if you look at, and I'm talking about DBG, if you go back, okay, look at these, okay? If I win, I steal my opponent's best player, okay? The best Celtics player team, but the wheel picks it. All of these videos, they're creative, they're going to take more time, they're going to take more editing. Well, guess what? That video compared to if DBG would make, and I know he enjoys it more, but it's like, that video barely does better. And you spend way more time doing it.
Content, and it was what it was.
I mean, maybe it's, again, it all just depends on what you're looking at. But that's where I'm at. It's like, I don't know if that's working.
Just into kind of like changing how I build squads, little things like squad builders. If I win.
And maybe I'm part of the problem. Maybe I'm too hard-headed. Maybe I do need to get more creative with stuff. But it's just, at the end of the day, I think my thing is like,
you're part of the problem.
I make this squad or do this, and then what? You know, like, I don't know. Like, again, you can't, so like if I want, you know, let's say a Celtics squad builder, I feel like you can't really do a lot of those things until the very end of the year anyways.
I steal my opponent's best player. Just simple stuff like that. And it just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen in my team. Like, collabs don't happen anymore.
Correct.
At all.
Correct.
Like, one video I really liked, and I don't think it did.
And to be honest, bro, people not about to do collabs with smaller creators once they hit a certain level, bro. Just being 100, unless it's something where it makes sense for them, there's no reason for you to want to do a collab with me, unless I was to like pay you or something. So, I mean, if I'm capping, then please let me know, because I'll do a collab with anybody. It ain't no beef. But I'm also saying you got to look at it realistically as far as like how people are moving in the community. You got to have a certain, like, niggas be on some clout prejudice type shit. You got to have, like, you got to be at a certain level in order to, like, get a collab going. Unless you going to somebody of your same, like, standing, which I'd like to do that, but once again, it's kind of hard to, because they don't really facilitate none of that no more.
Well, it's like I would love to see more of is, if you guys saw it, there was a video not too long ago. Actually, no, it did really well. It did really well. So if you look at JC's channel, and again, JC's probably on the more positive side of things, but you're looking at JC who's going out of DVD spam uploading, and you're looking, most of the videos get a couple of thousand views. My team draft and play for a 7 attack. This was brilliant video. This is absolutely brilliant. Where they both had the squad, and they had a bunch of players to be drafted, and they could each draft players that they're all using. Things like that.
I mean, yeah, that is a good idea. Hey, to be fair,
I mean,
that
we
is a
been
good.
doing that.
Yeah, I mean, not on the my team though. Like
No, not on my team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all he was saying was like on some my team shit. Like they was doing the little drafts or whatever. But as I said, like that's hard to do when all of these cards are very hard to access. Even if you got money, it's hard to get a lot of these cards just because of the pack odds. So it's like even if we didn't already establish this. I done said this in multiple videos. You could get a dark matter and it's gonna be 90% is gonna be the one dark matter that's kind of like ass. You feel me? So it's like 2K just has manipulated all the factors into you have to play a certain way, and in turn you got to make content a certain way. So I don't think that that's necessarily something that you can blame creators on.
That is a W idea. I agree. And I do think for like the My Team community, collabing is important. Like I do. Like JC, Evan, you know, I'm not even going to say Carlo because Carlo.
Carlo.
I don't even want to say Carlo. But I think it is important. But it just comes down to like, yeah, these type of, I do like this. Like even if you go back to the past, like wagers. Like if you remember in 2K17 wagers, and you know, if you lose, you have to, you know, give up a million empty stuff like that. That was fun to watch. But at the end of the day, it's like you can't really do that anymore. I mean, you know, you can't, you know, wager for MT and stuff. I agree. This idea is fantastic. I agree.
Much better. I'm going to stand by this.
I agree.
The more positive content there is, the more positive people are going to be around the game. And it took me stepping away to realize this a year ago.
I do get what DDG is saying with this. But again, I'm coming from the perspective of we get content once a week, okay? There is no rewarding game modes to play, right? And so, yeah, I guess maybe you got to make your own, you know, content like this, right? Where it's JC versus Evan. But otherwise, it's not really, you know, that exciting.
But that's the thing. If you not a big content creator, you might not be getting paid off of doing this yet. So are you really gonna take that much time when you don't even got no guarantee that it's gonna end up helping you none? I don't know, bro. Like I guess it's different when. Look, bro, I'm kind of old. When you younger, you got more room to be like, hey, I'm about to put time into. You know what I'm saying? You can put time into shit where it might not work out the same way. That's not everybody's circumstance, bro. So I don't.
No, like stepping away is the best thing I ever do for my content because when the rank content stops, things stop. Like this is a video I would love to play against all these people. I would love if we could get this type of thing back into the community. I would love if creativity was a thing, and it's like. But now, instead of a content creator being like, okay, cool, it's a free Galaxy Opal. Oh, cool, there's a challenge. Let me go out with gold players and emerald players. And let's go.
You said what?
And then I was mocking that nigga.
I'll go crazy.
Accent.
Video, I went into salary cap with all emerald players to complete, like, just something like that. Maybe use some theme teams, stuff like that. But no, everything's the same. Every stream's the same. I'm sorry, like, every single stream's the same. Like, everyone's stream is the same. They play a game, they boot up, they play a bit of Unlimited, they play a bit of Showdown, they complain about how garbage the game is, they log off.
I get your point, DJ.
Which is basically my stream, so I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit offended by that, but it's all good, bro. I keep going.
But I'm telling you, it's a lot easier if 2K puts different things in the game to play. You know, so the Signature Series Festival. I grinded the Signature Series Festival for 10 hours and I was able to get Jayson Kidd. Oh, wait, you can't. It's literally impossible to grind for that. I get it, right? I get both sides. But what I'm saying is, yes, I agree that, yes, you can say it's the content creator's fault. But when you have a game that is rewarding to play, it's way easier to do. It is.
Facts.
You don't see theme teams.
Or at least if you can buy MT.
If you're a streamer, why not just record squad builders on stream? Do what Troydan did back in the day. Do all of that stuff. Like, why are we not seeing any of this? Like, why is it that stream is just, I ain't gonna lie, this is a fair point. I can't take away from, like, as far as the actual content ideas that he's throwing out there, this is some shit that I'm gonna end up doing. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It's just the way that he's presenting it, that's more so my problem, because it's like you act like you don't know how it was when you was like really in the midst of doing this content. Like, just because you look, you have another channel, that's fine, but that doesn't mean that you can start coming back over here and being like, hey, y'all trash, bro. Like, chill out.
Please.
Same 99 overall comp players. You know, we're not just going about because I'm going to get killed. Who cares? Who cares? There's no negative to losing. There's no negative to losing, lads.
Yeah, but I'm trying to take dubs.
And I always say this, where it's like, hearing about content creators, because there's so few full-time content creators, they're like, you know, oh, I can either stream or make videos, and I'm like, why not stream the videos? Why not go on stream? And today's stream is going to be this. So, if you can stream 3 days a week, why, for content creators, if you can stream 3 days a week, you're like, oh, you know, so let me just stream for 2 hours with nothing, like, without thinking about anything, just streaming random Showdown gameplay for 2 hours. Why not? You know what? First hour, I'm streaming Showdown with this squad. Second hour, I'm streaming Showdown with this squad. Then boom, 2.
People want to see people play the game that are good at the game. Don't nobody want to watch somebody that's trash at playing the game or they getting cooked. Like, at least I don't. Maybe it's different. If you feel different, then, hey, let me know. But I don't really want to see that. I would prefer, if I'm going to watch, because I know that there's somebody that's playing this that's, like, playing at a high level.
2 videos to put out on YouTube, other stuff, like every other community does. But my team community just is going to sit there, complain. And I was the worst for it.
But again, I think DBG knows deep down there's a reason to complain. Like, I think he knows deep down there is a
Facts.
reason. I think he knows that. You know? And
which, once again, is very disingenuous.
At the end of the day, I'm not saying he's wrong, but I'm saying, like, I think a lot of people are in the same boat where it's like, we know what 2K did 3 years ago, and we're like, yeah, if we can get back to the point of that, we're fine. You know, like, guess what? If we can get back to the point where 2K22, you know, there's a comp community. Guess what? People cared about content. Guess what? We got free content. Guess what? The game was good. Then we wouldn't have to, yes, you can still be creative and do stuff, but it's like, yeah, wagers, right? That used to be so fun. You know, a lot of your biggest MyTeam creators that, you know, now are huge, wagers were so important, and that was one of the most fun videos. You can't even do that anymore, right? Like, you can't even do that. You know, I remember it was a couple of summers ago. I think it was Big C Richie versus Denver Struck or something. And they waited for, like, MT, but you can't do that anymore. You can't.
I was the worst for this, and I want to apologize. And I want to say all those people, and I agree, this game's shit. I agree.
Okay, thank you.
Give me shit a lot of times. But if you already are going into this with the attitude of, I'm not going to enjoy myself, content gets bad. And I hate saying this. There are times when you can rant. There are times where it just becomes, you know, by the way, ranting about patching the MT method, about doing all that stuff. A-okay. We're doing some things. A-okay. There are times and places. Ranting about a reward.
Man, DBG, stop it. You cannot say that this is good. What are you talking about? I'm going to get on timing with you. You're hyping up.
For any who play salaries, have a free Galaxy Opal.
Man, what? A free Galaxy Opal that is catered to give you a bad Galaxy Opal because the pack odds favor you getting a bad Galaxy Opal and you're gassing this? Like, what? This is the only, DBG, mind you, this is the only content you're going to get all week, and you're going to say, oh, yeah, it's good. Oh, yeah, by the way, we got my team rep again today, DBG.
That's what I'm saying. You going to do a challenge to get a 97 plus overall premium, and you ain't never seen nobody get Victor Wemby, but you done seen everybody get Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, whatever the fuck card that you want to say. Basically, cards that's not going to help your team.
So tell me, what is there outside of Friday drops? What is there positive in the game? You tell me. So the one time we get something new in the game, it's a salary cap highlight for a Galaxy Opal card that is unsellable, that's catered towards a bad Galaxy Opal. Stop.
It's not the time to do it. It's not the time to do it.
It is 100% because it's another bad thing we're getting. What?
Like,
I'll stick to this, right? If I'm gonna make different videos, I'll upload those on top of this because this is not something that should just be okay, yeah. Like what? A Galaxy Opal that is so catered towards being a bad Galaxy Opal at this stage of the game, completing 7 different challenges. Mind you, you gotta win 3 games in a row is horrible. Grind out the challenge, DBG. Let me know who you get. Let me know who you get. Let me know.
And again,
hey, this nigga Ty Debo is low-key funny, bro. Like,
it's horrible.
I need to apologize because it seems like the formation of a bunch of mini-me's. You know when people told me I ruined the community? And I was like, no, I didn't, 2K did. And I stand by this, that if 2K just released a better game and released better content,
thank you!
Things wouldn't have been quite as bad as
that's what I'm saying.
Thank you. A lot of 2K22 and late 2K23. I do think things would have been not nearly as bad. 2K were the biggest culprits, but I get it. I get it now. Like, not that I think I ruined the community or anything, But I think there's an argument to be made that in terms of just the quality of content we see on my team, me being the most successful content creator for a multiple year period, probably content in this mode.
And that's what I feel like. This is kind of like, that's why I said earlier, it's like, it's kind of self-serving, because it's like, bro, you know, all right, you want to say it's a bunch of mini-me's out here. I feel like that's basically the only reason why this video was made. Like, because it's not constructive criticism for real, I don't think. It doesn't seem like that. It seemed like it's more so just like, hey, y'all trying to take my format and y'all not doing it the right way. So this is what y'all need to do. You can tell somebody that behind the scenes, bro. And it would probably make people content a lot better if that's what your goal is.
If there was a meeting that existed alongside Jesser, Denver, Henry, Killsamoy, like if everyone was absolutely killing it in my team, and then there's just me on the side, like in 2K21, 2K20, and 2K22, and Kid Med still around, I think that's fine. But when you know, when a lot of those left and a lot of people's content changed, and it's just Henry and Killsamoy, and then it's a me as the next biggest, and then it's a.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like people that upload like high quality content, right? They all leave, like they do different things. Like it's not necessarily 2K, because again, I think there's a limit to what you can do in 2K. I do.
Me and a load of mini-me's.
I am a mini DBG. Yes.
I cannot believe the new content creators chose to be mini-me's and not mini-Henrys. They chose to be not mini-Jessers. Like the creativity's gone. The creativity is gone in my.
But a lot of people like okay, and I think this is a thing too, right? When I load up and play video games, I play strictly 2K, and I think this, and I'm not gonna speak for others, but I think a lot of other creators just like video games, right? They just like playing and creating content, right? Like I got into content not as a content creator, right? I got in as a guy that played 2K and could make content by being really good at 2K, right? I didn't get known for making high quality content. I got known and people watch me because I'm really good at the game, right? If you look at JC2K. Why did he start uploading content? Because he was good at the game. You know, and I think that's a big difference between, you know, me and a lot of people. And I guess you could go back to like 2K15 and Lowe started uploading content because he was good at the game. I think, you know, like a lot of those guys are the same thing. So maybe, right, maybe there's a point here, but I don't know.
And I'm going to say this right now. Not on this channel, by the way. This channel, it will never be.
All right, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The video is going on, like, and it's because I keep stopping it, but it's going on for too long. I'm about to just... The summary of what is being said, I just feel like, all right, bro, it's a better way that you can go about trying to help people make better content. Like, it ain't this. It ain't just basically just name calling all the people that you cool with and just saying, oh yeah, they still make good content. I don't know what else everybody else is doing. Like, that's kind of just how it come off to me. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm tweaking, guess what? I got a chat.
Wow.
So, if I'm tweaking, then let me know. But I don't think I am. I just think, as creators, we got to do better, bro. Like if you just basically trying to make sure that you got, like, you getting your views and all that, cool. And I just take it for what it is. But if you actually are, like, really on some, like, hey, I would like to see better content out there, you could get in touch with pretty much anybody that do my team and try and offer, like, different things. So I would say do that. You know, I don't know, bro. What I'm about to do right now, we about to tap in on Showdown. I got Bam yesterday. I didn't get a chance to play with him. But this is the squad. I got Pink Diamond Cade, DM Ingram, DM Morrison, DM Bam, Pink Diamond Wemby. With Osak, B Roy Dark Matter, J Tatum Dark Matter, Dino Raja, Eddie Curry. And then I got Austin Reaves. I got Ausar Thompson with Kristaps. So, about to run a couple matches on here real quick. About to get these dubs.
You probably gonna snap.
I seen this nigga, I just seen the story of this nigga, Miles Bridges. This nigga got the most fire lineup in the game, and it's tier 1 on the Showdown. That shit crazy.
Yeah. He played 2K too much.
That's why them niggas in 13th place.
That's why they trying to get cool flag. But nah, if you was putting that amount of time in on 2K, and I know you be rapping and shit, probably doing music videos or all that, you feel me? When this niggas up in their 3-point percentage, you feel me?
Nah, that's a fact. I definitely can agree with that.
It's cool to have a hobby, but you got multiple, and,
right.
you putting work in like
and you
that.
Supposed to be like,
I don't know.
Nah, I agree with that. But that's still crazy though. Can't even care.
It's too crazy. Thought that nigga about to get traded for Zion.
They ain't about to let Zion and LaMelo play together.
Nigga, what? You seen who New Orleans hired as GM?
Oh.
Joe D, nigga. Nigga about to clean house, nigga.
Word.
You know how Joe D give it a... We ain't doing none of that. Joe D about to come through there and clean house.
Me, I can't give you no advice today, boy. You know what I'm saying? You keep telling, because then you start talking about some cap shit that you're not supposed to be talking about on the fucking stream, bro.
Worm.
You can... You feel me? DM me. Hey, follow me on Twitter too. Like anybody that's watching this. My name on there is holographic fan.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't trust you. You say it's calm, and then you about to get off into some. You gonna get off into some cap. I ain't got time for it. Yeah, this is about to be easy money. You got Pink Diamond Yao Ming. I don't even want to hear that. Let me get the ball.
Yeah, but the nigga Zion is out of there. Better believe.
No, I think he gonna get traded, but I don't think they gonna they not gonna send him to Charlotte though.
For Bridges, Mark Williams, a couple other pieces.
Right, but then who they gonna have at center?
They ain't gonna have no center. It's gonna be Melo, that nigga Bread, and that nigga Zion. That's it.
I don't know.
In the East, you don't even really need a center in the East. Miami been running out of bio for like 4 years, 4, 5 years.
But they ain't even got no. They don't even have somebody like that.
You could draft one. Y'all got the fucking whatever pick.
Where?
And who did they draft this past season? I thought they drafted a big.
I don't know who they drafted. Oh no, they drafted that Tajon Salon nigga. He a wing.
Alright, so he'll get included in the Zion trade then. Alright, let's get Bridges, Shalom, and that nigga Mark Williams, or whatever that nigga name is.
Oh, they gotta let me hit this shot, bro. Oh yeah, Wemby. That's all the way. It's like, nah, that's a bucket with Ingram. Yeah, let's go. We about to get him out of here.
I was trying to put the game on that's coming on tonight, but these shits, for some reason, it's supposed to start at 7:30, but it ain't started yet. It's like them shits got delayed.
It's Dallas and the Kings, right?
That's the 10 o'clock game. The Heat and the Bulls playing right now.
Oh, word. Bulls probably gonna win that shit. That's cat. Oh, hell no. Come on, bro. They gotta cut it out.
Facts.
Shit just gave it to Maury. I definitely bailed out of that shot. They're kind of on me. But we ain't even about to.
Damn, it's on, but it's only on ESPN.
Give me that. Man. And they gave that a moderate contest. That's crazy. Let's go. I'll take it. Give me that. Give me that. Oh yeah. Let's go. That's a bucket. Let's go. Victor Wemby. Nah, it ain't none of that. What? And they keep giving me moderate contests, bro.
Playing great defense.
Okay, let's start with the moderate.
But right now, the Bulls are having trouble just even finding that post. Nice good. Knocks down the three. And Alec Burke got away.
Miami clapping to start the game.
There's one team in attack mode and one team on their
25 to 12.
set the tone of this one.
Hoosiers one-on-one without a buyout.
Grizzlies was about to win that if the Giants get hurt.
Ball handling from out of bounds. Trying to go
I feel like they lost momentum. I said Grizzlies was about to win that if Giants get hurt. I said I feel like they lost momentum when John twisted his ankle.
Oh yeah, I ain't actually watching. I'm just talking shit.
Well, yeah, Stephen only won by a couple points. Grizzlies came back and took the lead. Grizzlies was down 20, came back and took the lead.
Word. That's crazy.
John and Baines was going crazy. Baines had like 30 something. But then John, they took the lead. Ja got the M1, twisted his ankle type situation, came down on somebody's foot type shit where he was limping and shit. So then they took that nigga out the game for a minute. And when they took that nigga out the game, that nigga Steph started going off. And then so when they brought him back, by the time they brought him back, it was like they was trying to fight back type shit. But they still had a chance to win all the way to, like, that game wasn't decided probably until like the last minute and a half or something.
That's gotta be a bucket.
Steph finished with 30 something. Jimmy finished with the 38 piece. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's crazy.
they didn't even play Kaminga. You know what I'm saying? Like, saving Kaminga on some secret weapon type shit for Houston. That's about to be a pretty good series.
Yeah, I think so.
Houston and Golden State, that's gonna be pretty good. I think what is it, Denver and the Clippers? I think that's gonna be good.
I kind of want to see what this Magic versus Celtics about to be like, because I feel like that's kind of a matchup problem.
Clap. I low-key think Boston been playing. They ain't about to turn that switch.
Word. Well, yeah, because they ain't got Suggs neither, so it's not going to be this. Yeah, they probably going to get capped out.
They ain't got Suggs or they ain't got Mo Wagner.
Right.
But I mean, Cole Anthony was going crazy, though, so. And Wendell Carter was going crazy, too, so. But if they gonna outplay Porzingis,
What up, ISO?
Tatum, Brown, Drew, and Derek White.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They just the Celtics just
That's
got
the
too many
hardest starting
people.
five in the league right now. Like, I don't know if it's a better starting five than that in the league right now.
Man, come on, bro.
In every other game, Porzingis go for 27, 30 just to let niggas know, like, yeah, you feel me? Like, I still do this.
Right.
Don't get it messed up just because I'm on my Kevin Love role player tip right now. Like, you feel me? Can't guard me. I'm pulling up from Steph. You know what I'm saying? like, so, I don't know. I don't think them boys really. I really think barring injury, they about to repeat.
I just don't want them niggas to repeat. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I want them to repeat, and I want Benny is fooling. Benny the Bull fooling.
Okay. Talk Benny.
Bro, this nigga was standing in the section with a 3.5 to 4 foot tall popcorn bucket full with real life popcorn. They put the camera on this nigga. It said Benny Cam, and they started playing Turn Down for What, and this nigga just started slinging the whole bucket of popcorn to the crowd. The nigga slugged like a couple times, popcorn light. The nigga probably slugged like a whole pound of popcorn on niggas. It was people like getting mad, low key. Like, you could see in the frame, they was looking like, what the fuck? Like, who was that? Like, that nigga was dropping whole buckets in people's ears and heads and shit, all of their hair and shit. That nigga tripping, bro. That's OD.
That is crazy.
That shit made me lose my whole train of thought. I was talking about some other shit. I didn't drop the blunt or a tape.
Let's go. I thought I was gonna make him quit. Too trash.
Oh well, no, that's what I was saying. I was saying I want them to win, and I want Tatum get the MVP and shut everybody up. Like the situation.
Where? Go crazy, Ausar.
And I ain't gonna lie, I want LeBron to get this. I want LeBron and Luka to get there.
That's
where
the thing.
It's like Luka trying to get his revenge, and he got LeBron with him this time. And then I want Tatum to go demon mode like how KD did that first year with Golden State. And just cook Bron. Get the MVP. Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Word.
That's what I think will probably happen too. Okay. 'Cause I think OKC. I think like, and you don't know, you heard me. Niggas don't wish no bad shit on nobody or nothing like that. But I think somebody from OKC gonna get hurt. Okay. Probably check.
That'd be tough.
I think they're gonna make the Western Conference Finals, but I think they're not gonna have enough because somebody gonna be hurt. They're not gonna be fully tuned up no more.
Right.
And I think they're gonna be going against the Lakers. And I think Luka and LeBron is gonna have enough to get there. And I think everybody gonna be on that. It's gonna be some Lakers versus Boston. Come on now, this is the NBA. You gotta read the story. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be some Lakers versus Boston. Some Luka revenge on Boston from last year type shit. But I think Boston gonna, you feel me?
I ain't gonna lie, I think OKC gonna lose just off the strength, but I pretty much agree with the rest of the evaluation. I think them niggas, even if they don't have no injuries, I feel like they gonna end up losing on some crazy shit. Like they gonna lose to like the fucking Rockets or some shit.
I don't really see them losing with injuries, but I mean I think it's either gonna be Chet or J-Dub. Like either Chet or J-Dub gonna get hurt. And I think they a completely different team without them niggas. They still good, but I don't know if y'all went into Chet.
Right.
To the Chet.
Especially because the Lakers is like a. I feel like they low-key
They got so
a
many
problem.
wings to throw at niggas. Like on the defensive side, like they probably the most equipped to try to defend Shaq. When you look at all the niggas that they can throw at him, like how your Hachimuras and all these, you know what I'm saying? Like they can throw, they got length to throw at him. With the Finney Smiths and the Hachimuras and the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And LeBron,
Yeah.
it probably gonna be cooking in the playoffs.
Yeah, bro. We gonna see that, but I do think Boston about to repeat on that. And then they gonna start talking that it's Boston a dynasty type shit. And I think Boston gonna get there easily. Cause I think they gonna clap. What's the name? Orlando. And I think the Pistons gonna beat New York. Then they gonna clap us in the second round. You know what I'm saying?
But hey,
it's gonna be
if they play the
cakewalk.
Pistons, I feel like that's gonna be kind of, that's gonna be a series.
The playoffs. Porzingis is going to cook them.
I'm saying just the physicality of how they play. Like that's if they play the Pistons, the series gonna take a lot out of them niggas. And depending on who they gotta play last before the finals,
it's gonna be either Cleveland or Milwaukee.
and either way, if they go against Cleveland or Milwaukee, that shit gonna be a problem. Like if you saying all right, they playing the Magic, which is like they a big team. Then you playing the Pistons, which is a scrappy team. Then you playing either Cleveland or Milwaukee, where you gonna have to really be on your shit to beat them niggas on some mental shit. It's like, man, y'all done had some real tribulations to get to where y'all at.
Right. And then Tatum gonna win, and they gonna win, and Tatum gonna win this shit. And then they gonna be saying Tatum road was harder than Jaylen Brown road, and he's really a better player. No, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the narrative. They gonna keep, they gotta have, the NBA gotta have narrative.
That's what that nigga do.
600 breezy sitting courtside at the game. That's crazy. I thought that nigga was some type of legal issue.
I want to say yeah.
Nigga sitting courtside, they put the camera on the nigga for like a half second. For the ones who like no type of shit, Miami still clapping. By now, by the end of the first quarter, Golden State had came back and was winning by getting their 20. Chicago still losing by 14. It's my nigga, it's that shit like how my nigga UD say. That nigga just went crazy. Who was that? The rookie. Who was the
Buzelis.
Buzelis. Yeah. How you know who's about to be this nigga?
Yeah, cause I mean, nigga Buzelis be shitting on niggas.
No, he just hit a buzzer beater 3.
Yeah, I mean, he shoot that bitch too. That nigga, that's the nigga that everybody was saying we was gonna draft.
They should have drafted him over Ron Holland.
That's what I was saying. That's why I be on some like Bob Holland.
I still like Holland.
No, I fuck with Holland, but if we just talking about like niggas missed on certain niggas.
Oh no, they missed. They missed for sure. But they drafted a lot of misses. Long as they didn't miss with Cade, that was the main important part.
Right, but imagine if them niggas had that nigga Buzelis right now.
Them niggas made a lot of misses, bro. Just keep it a buck.
And then that mean if they wouldn't have made that many misses, then we could have fucked around and not been on some like, oh yeah, we just got to consign that they about to lose to Boston type shit. They could have been on some OKC type shit.
Cause who all went in the Ivy draft? Like they missed.
I want to say that was the Hallie draft.
It was niggas that they were supposed to draft. Oh, the Ivy. Hold on.
Yeah, I want to say that was the Hallie draft.
I'm looking it up right now. 2002 NBA draft picks. Yeah, they missed. That wasn't the Halliburton draft. You hear me?
Yeah.
That was the Banchese draft.
So they could have got Franz. Man,
Franz and Banchese ain't get drafted the same year, did they?
I thought they did. I don't know. Well, no, Franz got drafted with
Franz
Cade.
came drafted the year. Yeah, Franz came the year after Banchese.
Yeah, I be getting them niggas mixed up sometimes.
It was Banchese went number 1, Chet went number 2, Jabari Smith Jr. went number 3, Keegan Murray went number 4, and then the Pistons drafted Ivy at 5. Directly after Ivy was Benedict Mathurin. Right after Mathurin was Shaden Sharp. Right after Shaden Sharp was Dyson Daniels.
Hey, we could have got Dyson Daniels.
Right after Dyson Daniels was Jeremy Showchance. Then there was some nigga named Johnny Davis.
Hey,
It was Oshman James, some nigga named Oshman James. Then J-Dub was number 12.
Yeah, but J-Dub was low-key. A lot of, like, niggas kind of missed out on him, just period, I think.
And then they drafted Durant at 13.
Well, that was a draft day trade, too. So that was just kind of like some... But I guess you're right. They still could have got that nigga.
Shit, and then it had to be something about J-Dub. Shit, that nigga got drafted before Durant. I had heard about Durant.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Shit, that's what I'm saying. Shit. Niggas could have had J-Dub, nigga. What if the niggas had J-Dub instead of Ivy right now?
That's a fact. Pistons definitely should have Wemby.
Well, no,
It would have been Cade and Wemby.
That shit. They just dicked us on. You know how that goes.
No, that's what niggas
narrative,
talking about in the chat
that's
type
the
shit.
narrative situation about. I know. That's what I'm saying. They dipped us on that pick.
Right.
I said that, but you know, I say that's that NBA shit. That's the narrative shit I was talking about. It's gotta have narrative.
No, that's
like,
a fact.
nah, you know, we send our big mans to San Antonio type shit.
Right. Even though they
San
would have been
Antonio
able to
got
get...
one of the bigger world markets. You know what I'm saying, and all that.
Right. Yeah, once they start talking all that, like, oh yeah, they got a reputation for bringing French players over, because I forgot Boris Diaw existed. So you done had Tony, you know what I'm saying, Boris Diaw. So that's when I was like, yeah, they probably gonna end up getting that nigga. What's crazy though is that they had put this story out. I think we might have talked about that shit. They put a story out like way beforehand, like talking about the Spurs. Oh yeah, it was for April Fools. They was basically on some like through some like weird ass like trade exception sort of shit. The Spurs got the rights to Victor Wemby like well before the draft and shit. And everybody was like, right. Wait, what? Like, what the fuck? Like, cause it was like a real like news story for a second. But then niggas realized that shit was cap. But then they ended up getting that nigga when they wasn't supposed to be in line to get that nigga at all.
I'm saying I feel like they gave us K, and then they was like, y'all better shut up.
Right,
And,
like
stop
y'all lucky
crying.
y'all got a #1 pick. Period.
Cause we only won 14 games last year. Nigga, like
Facts.
we was really what pick? What did we pick? What number?
We
did
got
we pick?
#5 the last ever since Cade came. We got #5
That's
every
what I'm
year since
saying.
then.
And we supposed to be top 3 like every year.
Right. So yeah, nah, that's a fact. They was like, nigga, we not about to give y'all two of these niggas, man. Y'all gotta watch out. Oh, not really.
Like we gave y'all transcendent talent. Like
Right.
do what you do, man.
Right. Y'all niggas not about to be a dynasty. It's my one dub, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to get another one. But I'm about to take one of them breaks that you already know me. You know about it, me?
You said me up here? That's me from Call of Duty.
Nah. Nah.
Oh, word.
Nigga, I ain't doing no house tour, nigga. At least not at this house.
Okay.
That shit is.
That shot to Terry with the save back to White, but he was out of bounds.
That'll happen if I buy a crib off the streaming, then yeah, I hit y'all with the house tour.
Oh.
Their play and their culture. They've been in the play-in. They've also been to the finals through the play-in. That means that they're not afraid of these moments. And so for the Chicago Bulls, they have to that intensity. And so far it hasn't been there. They've even tried to go dumb to try and match some sort of intensity and switch it up.
For Chicago, Duncan Robinson gets it.
Miami up 20.
I ain't gonna lie, that Bam, he actually pretty good. I like that card, so I don't regret the purchase.
He better than BI.
I mean, for the roles that they play now, I fuck with BI, one of my better cards I play with right now.
He better than Cade.
That's a fact. Cade might be one of my worst cards right now. I ain't gonna cut.
It's trying to shake him here.
I'm trying to get this nigga Stephon Castle. Yeah, I fuck with Bam Jumper.
He could have had Stephon Castle. What number did he get drafted?
I think he got drafted the spot before us. I think he got drafted at 4 or 3.
Where?
Yeah, they been kind of hoeing us because like it just so happened that how it shake out is like we always end up getting the pick that's right outside of you know what I'm saying, like when they be like, oh yeah, these is like the generational niggas probably, we always end up getting like right outside that shit. You already know. Low key, I'm about to try and get this Stephon Cat. Well, nah, cause this is 17 minutes. That's kind of, it's gonna be too long. I don't feel like waiting that long.
Castle be moving though. He might be worth it. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't know.
I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Castle be hooping. You know what I'm saying?
It depends on how long it take for me to do all this stuff. But yeah, I think I'm about to just, that's about to be who I put the scope on. Try and get this nigga. So they dropped the MIP cade card. Since they about to hold this nigga on the all NBA first team shit. Niggas put Jalen Brunson over that nigga.
Who put Jalen Brunson over there?
Tim Bontemps.
Who was Bontemps?
That's a
They
fact.
didn't take dog serious.
I'm definitely scraping right now, trying to get this MT together. But that's the point of these packs, bro. It's a slow roll. It's gonna take me like 15 minutes, so that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna have to wait no more time. Matter of fact, watch your mouth. I'm gonna be mad if I do all this and still don't get the card though. That'd be the only thing. Fuck around and still get cooked. I'm over here about to use Hall of Fame badges and all types of goofy shit. I'm just an idiot. You was still on the Destiny.
Yeah.
Did you end up getting that barrel diet?
No.
Word. I need to go ahead and lock in on that shit. Stop playing. mean, that's what I'm about to do. Did you end up selling yours? Your castle card? We gonna get rid of some of these too. Man, don't waste all your huffs on trying to sell this nigga, bro. You gonna haul yourself. And you already put legends on him.
Yeah, you know how we do.
This nigga say pop up me. Who the fuck is that? You tweaking. Yeah, bro. You don't want to wait till you probably should have sold that nigga today, bro. I don't know if you should have waited till tomorrow. Might want to put that nigga up for the 4-piece right now, like ASAP. Otherwise, just let me know, hey. You was right, bro.
Talk.
Just trying to give advice where it's applicable type shit. Oh, lucky, yeah, that's probably that might be the move. Saturday might be the move for sure. I mean, if you put them up for 4 hours, then yeah. Right, but niggas that really be on my team, if they see a nigga with legend badges and all that shit, you know, they gonna pay what they, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get a decent price. If you put him up for 4 hours and he end at 12:30, you getting all the West Coast motherfuckers. But no, don't, hey, never mind. Don't even sell that shit because I said something. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just make your decision. I don't want to be responsible if you get cooked. All right. Nah, I ain't trying to cook you, bro. I ain't trying to cook you. How much? All right, so let me ask you this. How much MT do you expect to get by you putting this motherfucker up? Because then I'll be able to tell you. Because my guess is if you put him up right now, you going to get like 280. So if you want like 350 or like 420, yeah, you might be horning yourself listening to me.
We talk about defense.
Oh yeah, hey, if you want 350, hell no, don't even don't listen to me. Cause you're not gonna get 350 if you list them right now. I guarantee you that. You know, really looking at it, we got to get at least 10,000. Say nah. Did you see that shit? Did you see the little that shit that went viral with the little the morning routine shit?
No, what the niggas was doing?
I ain't gonna lie. You just gotta look at that shit and just have somebody that like be doing like they little commentary, do that shit. Cause niggas was talking about that shit funny as hell. Like this nigga, like he was basically on some like, this is what I do every morning or whatever as my morning routine, and he wake up at like 3:30 or like 4 o'clock in the morning type shit. But it was just this one segment of that shit where he was like, it was like a 5-second part of the shit where he was like on a Zoom meeting with somebody like at a computer, and he was like, well, I mean, looking at it, we got to get at least 10,000, and everybody was like, nigga, that don't even sound like no actual business meeting conversation. Like niggas ain't like niggas ain't even talking like that. And then there was another part where that nigga like he was saying like he write in his journal every day type shit, but that nigga was writing on the first page of the book. That's what I'm saying. You should have saw it. Like, that's why I was saying when, like, today would have been the day. I was saying that yesterday. All I'm saying is if you sell that nigga anytime after, like, right now, don't be mad, bro. And the other thing you got to think is the market be inflated because everybody be pulling their little cards on Friday. You say you selling Gervin. You said he was fire. All right, bro. Hey, I'm about to stop listening to you, bro. You capping. Nigga just told me, hey, Gervin jump shot kind of wet. To the point where I'm like, all right, I might end up copying this nigga. The fuck? His price probably not gonna drop, bro. He's 100,000 right now. And I feel like they didn't drop two low key. They've dropped two pretty solid drops in a row. They're gonna drop some trash this week. That's my prediction.
Talk about the trees that's on the way.
I'll be back, bro. But stop lying. You say, hey, low key, you might be on to something because they about to. I think they is gonna end up dropping out of position. Hey. Oh hell! All right, bro. All right, I'll be back. I ain't gonna lie, I just forgot how I cap myself because even if I'm able to get this Stephon Castle, I have. Oh my! Yeah, I ain't gonna be getting Stephon Castle tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, sisters and brothers. This nigga 300,000 right now.
Wow.
And I'm gonna have to wait 30 minutes if I buy him. Yeah, that nigga definitely overpaid. That's what facts. That's what I was expecting to pay. I'm like, all right, he not gonna go past 250. But hey, I'm not no auction house expert. I'm trash. Trash at the game. All right, man. We about to go into the showdown again. Let's get it. This time we getting a quit, and then I'm about to play Destiny, bro. He got Tyler with Cat. Oh no, that's Hassan Whiteside. I'm about to cook with Brandon Ingram. I'm about to just go into mid-range monster mode.
Mid-range monster mode. Some different shit.
Hey, he off. He ain't shooting no moving joints like that. It's a bucket. Come on, they gotta do better than that. Let's go, Bam. Oh! All right, bro. You just missed a wide open shot. You just sold. This game about to change my entire opinion of this motherfucker. Get that out of here, man.
Sometimes opinions gotta get changed.
Oh yeah, let's go. Man, come on, bro. Must be certain times I can just tell they love this motherfucker, bro. Let's throw that oop. Ah! Let me cook. Mid-range monster. Oh. How is that tight contest? All right, bro. Tired of this. Mid-range I was about to say, that's got to be a bucket. They keep cooking me, and I'm going to get pissed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. He got 71 in the first half on the Bulls.
You say who? You say what?
I said the Heat got 70. If the first half is over, the Heat got 71. They dropped 71.
Oh, word. That's crazy. That's crazy as fuck, low-key. I'm getting cooked by Omri Caspi. Fuck out of here. Yeah, yeah. They trying to humble me a little bit, but watch the. Once I get the momentum, taking off. Yeah, get that out of here, though. And give me the ball. Oh, yeah. Hey! Watch out! You must be on PlayStation, bro.
I mean, niggas fuck with this thing.
Are you on PlayStation or Xbox? Bucket. Thank you. Finally. You gotta give me something. Give me the rock. Yeah. Is that a dunk out? Nope. But it's a bucket. Man, shut up, bro. You capping. Xbox is a good it's a good console, bro. Niggas do be saying that supposedly you supposed to they get way better latency on PlayStation, which I don't understand why that. What the? Oh my god! I can't believe they just made me miss that shot on some. Oh yeah, it goes around the rim. Hey, yeah, all right. If you want to pay $500 for that, great. See you in July, fucker. That's low-key funny though. Oof. And hey, regardless of how much, like, you know what I'm saying, yeah, they capping. But that Mario Kart world look kind of hard, I ain't gonna lie.
Talk about Mario Kart, but in its own world, though. Right. It's different.
Oh my. I'm about to lose to Omri Caspi. I'm mad. Yeah, and one. Oh yeah, you already know. That's a fact. Definitely, I'm definitely already tied in. Regardless of how much it costs. Yeah, hey. At least I already acknowledge it. I can start saving up to get me the pre-order. Just pay that mug off. Bro, he really is cooking me right now. Bucket. Let's go. Yeah, Dino might be kind of water from the trip. Guys, he's playing pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. Bucket. Come on, dog. That's a 3 though. Let's go. This guy really not better than me. He's getting good looks. See, you know what I'm saying? I'm clamping. He's just getting lucky animations right now. Weird. Hey, Bucket. Hey! He dunked on. Yep. I was about to say, they got to give me the bucket right there. Can't do that. Man, come on, dog. I don't understand. Thank you. Let's go. We open. Definitely open. Don't think you about to be out here doing damage with that trash duo. Fuck you. Oh, I forgot. I ain't even in the game chat. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're tripping, bro. Tatum is probably the most slept on card on this game right now. That, him and Ausar. The only reason I don't say Ausar is because he don't have a good jump shot animation. They're gonna have to change his upper in order for him to be good. Which they ain't gonna do that because he's Ausar. Ain't like he, you know what I'm saying? Unless they just happen to do like some Dean Wade type shit where they just make him fire in one of these sets for no reason type shit. Even though I guess it wouldn't be for no reason, but y'all get what I'm saying. Bucket. Let's go. I'm hooping.
Automatic. Yeah.
That's cat. Let's go. They hold me. But nah, I can't even say automatic because it be sometimes where I be trade. Bucket. Let's go, Cade. Let's go. I'm starting to take off. How's that backcourt? Man, come on, bro. I gotta get out of here with that. Get this trash duo out of here. Fuck. Not fired. You get that. Oh my! Alright, dog. Alright. I'm starting to get kind of upset with that. Can't give me 2 backcourts, 2 plays in a row. Let's go, Victor Wemby. Need help right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good thing. Why are you standing right there? I don't know, bro. I ran on all my shit. Like, I did a rant at the beginning of the stream. What the fuck? Like, that's just part of the shit. Get that out of here. Oh, yeah, dunk out Tatum. Hey! What's wrong with him? Nah. But nah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what you mean when you say I was ranting. I haven't really said nothing on there. I be posting clips. That's basically it. Bucket. Oh wow. Yes, he hit that shit too. It's kind of crazy. He up. Let me get that. Bucket. That's trash. Oh my. That was a crazy shot. Cooked him. That's a bucket right there. Oh my! You gotta hit that. Yeah, that's cause you trash. How you gonna have all these different cards? You talking about, man? Come on, bro. I ain't even about to. You cooking. That's a bucket. Let's go. Oh my. It's a bucket. Let's go. Wait, who's on your team now? Damn. It's a bucket. Yeah, you think you funny. Shut your mouth. Oh yeah. Come on, dog. Thank you. Oh yeah, all right. Oh, they always. Oh hell no. You alright, bro. I ain't even know that I'm about to
Get involved in.
facts. I can't even say nothing. I mean, he was, you know, they don't really have like a super strict criteria for basketball Hall of Fame, bro. Like, you don't have to win a championship or like that sort of shit. It's more so about, I don't know. I'm not a fucking judge for them, but Yao Ming was just that nigga was just too tall. His feet was fucked up behind that shit. But if we talking about like good basketball players, like Yao Ming was a very good basketball player, bro.
Was he a very good basketball player? Was he just too tall?
I mean, it's kind of both.
So that nigga was a very basketball player because he was too tall.
Nah, I mean just as far as like different skills he had on the court type shit. He was just, you know what I'm saying, he's big as shit. I mean, PJ Tucker probably is going to hit the Hall of Fame. I ain't going to lie. I wouldn't be surprised if he did at some point.
I don't know about PJ Smuckers.
I think he's won a chip.
Who, PJ Smuckers?
Yeah.
He won with Milwaukee, didn't he?
Right. That nigga had a pretty prolific later half of his career and shit once he, you know what I'm saying, because he was playing in Europe or whatever. Well, nah, I don't think he would make the Hall of Fame. I'm probably capping off that.
He's the real Smuckers, bro.
But the fucked up part is this nigga is trying to compare Yao Ming to PJ Tucker. Like that's not a good comp. Cause niggas basically said, all right, if Yao is gonna hit that shit, then PJ Tucker should make the Hall of Fame.
Was at least trying to hoop. You know what I'm saying? PJ just stand in the corner, bro. He had a corner boy. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but it's corner boys in the Hall of Fame, though.
Well, I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying corner boys is trash. I'm just saying can't compare that nigga to Yav.
You're right. That exactly. And like, come on, bro. Like Shaq said, that was one of the hardest niggas he ever had to play.
That's only because of how tall that nigga was.
I mean, but he was saying like on defense with that nigga footwork, all that shit. Like basically all
that nigga. Too tall.
Bro, it's short nigga. Like you realize shorter niggas can block you if you, depending on what point you are at a jump shot. Niggas can block you, bro. And they probably got a better way to like get to it. So that's not a good example. You a young nigga, bro. You ain't gonna understand, bro. It's all good. This nigga compared PJ Tucker to Yao Ming. Shit disrespectful.
They got a left tap.
Yeah, bro, you trolling. I'll talk to you later.
Damn.
Let's see if I got this castle. Damn. Come on, bro.
Stephen.
You can't say that in the chat, man.
Uh-oh.
Come on, bro. I swear, bro, you trying to get me banned, bro. I don't appreciate that shit. You was still on the Dusty?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm about to come over there. About to put this last bid in. No, that's not true. You're like, that's not true. Like I said, bro, you might want to go on YouTube like later on. You probably should just search Yao Ming.
for Ming, yeah.
Right. But that's probably gonna have different results though.
That's his name, though.
That's a fact. I bid too early. I'm about to get outbid on that shit. Oh, go crazy. I just got him. Now I only have 3,000 MT. Great. We gotta see it. Alright. If this shit look crispy, I'm about to be hype as hell.
What you talking about, castles?
Nah, the Destiny stream. Matter of fact, let me start a new stream. I don't want people to be feeling like they, you know what I'm saying, coming to the wrong shit. I'll be back.